guys, so I got this idea to film mini reviews. This is the first one. So, if you guys don't watch Netflix, to be fair, it's more of a niche kind of movie series, but it is this series called Skylines, and it's the first movie I'm going to talk about in this video. Well, actually, I'm going to be talking about 2 movies and 1 TV show. So, Skylines is basically about an alien invasion. There are multiple movies in the series. Titled Beyond Skylines, we meet this character named Rose. She is born in this movie. And in this movie, Skylines, that I'm going to be talking about, she's all grown up. And to go to this planet and save basically the world, essentially. She's played by Lindsay Morgan, who played Raven on The 100, which of course is, to be honest, the main reason why I really wanted to watch the movie. This movie takes inspiration from Aliens, which is one of my favorite sci-fi series of all time, movie series of all time. So I would say, as a critique of the movie, that it started out slower than it could have, but I would say that the action's pretty good. But Rose's character, who is a pain in her ass. He's looking for her in the movie. They end up being on this mission to save the world together with these other soldiers, basically. And they go to the planet and they discover a new species of this alien race that has invaded the Earth. What's interesting about Rose, though, in particular, is that she was born in an alien spacecraft, and she has some of the aliens' powers, and she can control or she has a relationship with these aliens' powers, and she knows how to control the aliens. Well, their powers, or their technology, I should say. And so she's not just a normal person. She was actually a part of a combative team defeat the aliens a while ago, but she had to kill a lot of innocent people to defeat the aliens. And so this round, she's definitely, people are more skeptical of her, and they are more, and in particular Leon, who is the guy who has a very combative relationship with her, because we find out that she killed his sister in the last battle. And yeah, they have a little, but at the same time, yes, they're combative, and I like that dynamic that they have. But they're also, they get to know each other, and they find some similarities between them, relatability. I really loved the movie. I thought Lindsay Morgan played it great. She was amazing as Rose. I really want to see another movie, because apparently the next one will be her and her brother Trent, who in the Beyond Skylines movie became an alien, but he's still Trent inside. And really, they're not related by blood. They're related more by Trent's father was the one who found and saved Rose from the aliens and protected her, and now they're going to, in the next movie, hopefully, go and search for their father. I loved it because I love aliens. I love Lindsay Morgan, of course, from The 100, and she's badass and cool, and she's just, I think she really puts her all into her roles, and I really appreciate that about her, and she's just so badass and cool and tough, and she's a great actor, honestly. I really enjoyed it. If you are looking for an alien movie to watch that is under 2 hours long, it definitely has inspiration from Aliens. They definitely have a lot of moments in the movie where you're like, were you guys trying to be a nod to Aliens? And I even tweeted about this movie multiple times. Follow me on my Twitter, at Serendipity. I've tweeted a lot about this movie, and it was enjoyable because both Lindsay and the director and writer of the movie liked and commented on my tweets, so I was happy about that. So yes, I would give it, I think I gave it 6.5. Like, I don't think it was the best movie ever, but I think if you're looking for just a fun, good movie, go check it out. The next movie we're going to talk about is Justice League, which, holy crap, it took me 2 days to watch this because I don't think I could have watched the 4 hours and 2 minutes of it in one sitting. My point is that yes, it was very long. It took me 2 days to watch it, and I really enjoyed it immensely. I loved that they added more character development and character dynamics between the characters, and also I love that we learned more about the Cyborg backstory. We learned more about the Flash. Like, every character had more backstory. We saw more of the Amazonians in this movie, which was awesome. Steppenwolf looked fantastic compared to the original Justice League movie. I recognize some of it, but I mean, there's so many things. Oh, the effects. Okay, so usually when it comes to special effects in movies or TV shows, really, for that matter, mostly movies though, like Aquaman, for example, it kind of deters me from the enjoyment of the movie because I'm just like thinking like, oh my god, none of this is real. And I get that a lot of CGI is necessary, but I loved that the CGI in this movie, however, made everything look better and enhanced the experience. Like, I feel like with certain movies, I feel like it takes away from it. Like, about this in my Justice League reaction video, but you know, so like all the CGI in Aquaman, I would have been like, holy fuck, this is awesome. But I mean, of course they have to. I mean, they can't make these characters like breathe underwater. That sounds stupid. Steppenwolf looked so much better. He looked more intense. He looked more gruesome. He looked more brutal of a person. He was just such a great adversary for them. My biggest critiques of this movie would be, I didn't like, when I was watching it, they had part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, you know, on and on. I didn't love that. They could have taken that out. It kind of took me out of the movie, honestly. Like, you're already making me watch a 4-hour movie, which is longer than the Titanic, which was like the longest movie in history. Like, you know, just try to keep me as in the movie as possible. I mean, I'm not saying that the movie didn't keep my attention, because it did. Like, for a 4-hour movie, like, I rarely, like, lost attention and lost interest in it. Like, very rarely. Like, not at all, practically. But yeah, the effects were great. Steppenwolf was great. And the other critique I have is that I mean, yes, we saw Darkseid, which Darkseid was fantastic also. But I really was hoping that they would also fight Darkseid in this movie, and they didn't, to extend this, but who knows if it's going to happen. But he's hoping, and I'm also hoping that so hopefully the success of this movie, Zack Snyder see the potential in actually producing another Justice League movie. Okay, I need to slow the fuck down. Oh my god, I'm sorry. But yeah, oh my god, I read online why Zack Snyder dropped out of the last one. Yeah, the fact that his daughter committed suicide and died, that's so sad. But yeah, that was like, I really enjoyed the extensive development and backstory and storytelling of Cyborg. That was probably the most extensive characterization or extension of characterization in this movie that we got. Okay, because of the extension of the characterization of Cyborg, we were more emotionally invested in his character development, and we were more invested in him as a character in general, which I really liked. And so and same thing with basically all the characters, basically, which I loved. I mean, sometimes when a director or writer or producer or movie studio takes away footage out of a movie, it really, you know, you're supposed to make a movie a certain length, but sometimes you have to make it longer in order to make a movie really, really good. This was definitely one of those experiences or situations or movies in general that making it 4 hours actually paid off. Like, normally I'd be like, oh my, with a 4-hour movie, I'd be like, it would take me like a month to freaking watch it, and I would just be like, yeah, about that. And of course I wanted to share my thoughts with you guys, and I am happy that I did watch it. Honestly, I think one of my favorite aspects of the movie was, like, well, Steppenwolf, but also, like, seeing him I love the Amazonian stuff. I don't know why. I love Diana. I love Wonder Woman. I love a strong, badass, I love a strong, badass woman, honestly. You know, a woman who can defend herself, who can fight for themselves. And Amazonians are basically the epitome of that. Like, they are strong, fierce, awesome women who don't take shit from nobody. I want to talk about the relationship between Victor and his father for like 2 seconds. Really loved that his father sacrificed himself to ensure that the Justice League would be able to find the mother box through a thermal signature. Love that. I love that he did that for his son, and basically it was the ultimate symbol of love that he did. It kind of, I mean, if I think about it, it kind of reminds me of Harry Potter, like how she sacrificed herself for her son, and he sacrificed himself for his son. Like, I mean, they might have had a rough go of it and a rough relationship, but, you know, he came through for his son, and that was great. Loved it so much. I liked that they extended the revival of Superman. In some ways, I thought, I'm not gonna lie though, in some ways I thought that they extended it too much in some ways, because, I don't know, I would have liked to have seen more, like, Diana stuff maybe, or like the Flash. The Flash was really funny. I loved when the Flash saved Iris, who I'm not gonna lie, I did not know that was Iris, but I should have known. But yeah, I just thought I don't know, because I didn't think that, because in the show The Flash on the CW, they have known each other their whole lives, and this was not the same thing. I mean, I know, I get that there are different adaptations of comics, but still, I don't know. I just didn't think about it. But at the same time, I love that he was trying to get a job. He saw her. They had that like love stare, and before saving her, he grabbed a hot dog, and I thought he was just grabbing it for like a snack, you know, kind of thing. But he was smart. He grabbed it, and then he gave it to the dog, and he got the job, I'm assuming. So that was really funny. I mean, he was really funny. And I feel like we only saw like 1 or 2 small things of him being funny, but this movie was definitely, you know, and he really like really stretched his powers in this movie, and I really love that as well. Like, it gave me more reasons to love all these characters. And I'm not the biggest DC fan. Like, I love Joker, Harley Quinn, Wonder Woman. I mean, I'm not the biggest Batman fan, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm looking forward to Robert Pattinson's version, but I don't love Ben Affleck's Batman. I mean, I feel like he grew on me like 5% more than before, but I don't know, he's just very, like he said, like, he's rich, and that's what his power is, basically. Like, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of, like, Iron Man and those kind of characters. No offense to people who are fans of those characters, but yes, I love the movie. Great job extending the movie, making it longer, adding to the characterization, the character development, giving us more to be invested into it. Like, the effects were great. I can't really say anything negative about it, like I said, other than the fact that I really wanted to see them fight Darkseid more, but we got to see Darkseid, which was awesome. And I think we did get to see him fight in a flashback, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly. And of course, Steppenwolf was dope. And his flying, like, demon spawns reminded me of the flying monkeys from Wizard of Oz. Why do I always go back to Wizard of Oz? I don't know, I love Wizard of Oz. I mean, who doesn't? It's classic. Oh my god, if they fucking remake Wizard of Oz, though, I will fucking end somebody. Okay, lastly, I'm gonna talk about Falcon and Winter Soldier. So, yeah. I wasn't really going to talk about this. I was gonna watch it, but just more for fun, but I figure I watched it, I might as well talk about it. I wasn't really invested in these characters, I'm not gonna lie. I do feel a little bit more invested in both of them, especially Bucky. But of course, I like Bucky because he's fucking hot, oh my god. I thought it was kind of slow, but I also thought it was interesting, their backstories, like learning more about their backstories and their family lives and what they've had to go through as human beings. You know, Bucky going through, you know, he was basically brainwashed from, you know, not voluntarily anyways. And, you know, he had to kill a lot of people, and I feel like he's consumed by that guilt. And of course, Falcon, I mean, everybody expected him to want to be the new Captain America. And I think, honestly, I think deep down inside, he really wants to be that person, but he's also, like, he loved his friend. He loved Rogers. I almost said Aaron Rodgers, oh my gosh. Wow. He loved his friend, you know, and he sees him as a true Captain America, and he doesn't want to tarnish that or change that, and maybe he doesn't think he's worthy of it. But of course, at the end of the episode, some stupid some stupid posers is the new Captain America. Ugh, gross. But yeah, I loved that this episode definitely dealt with, like, the guilt that Bucky feels. But yeah, obviously he hates the idea of anybody being Captain America other than him. I think I think he just doesn't feel ready for it. And I think he's still mourning his friend, of course. I liked it. Let me know what you guys would rather see from me. Loki, reactions to Loki episodes, or Stargirl. Show, not gonna lie, I told my brother I feel like this show is like, it's kind of like superheroes meets Fast and Furious. Like, it's very like, you know, army, like, fighting, like, you know, neither of these characters have superpowers, like, who just have ability to fight. Also, some enhancements, of course, especially Bucky. I don't know, I feel like I like the emotional and psychological aspects of the show more than, like, and the action, of course. I love action, like, movies and TV shows. I liked it more than I thought I did, but I definitely wouldn't. Of course, I told my brother after we watched it that I didn't love it, and he's like, well, you didn't love WandaVision, and you loved it after the first few episodes. And I'm like, true. We'll see. Hopefully by the second episode, Bucky and, oh my god, and I guessed it right. I was, like, wondering why his name was Bucky. And then I was like, oh my god, is his name, like, Bucky Barnes? Like, and I guess, like, Buchanan as, like, the Bucky part of it, as his first name. And then James Buchanan. And I was like, yes, I got Buchanan, I guessed it. I forgot to give Justice League a score. I'd probably give, like, Justice League, like, probably 7.5. Like, it was maybe even an 8, because it was really fucking good. The length, the separated parts, and the fact that we didn't actually see Darkseid, like, fight our heroes, those are the only critiques I have of it, honestly. Other than that, I thought it was fantastic, like, great action, everything. Falcon Winter Soldier, I'd give it probably a 7. You know, like, it was good. I'll probably continue watching it, but I wasn't, like, blown away by anything. I think I'm gonna enjoy learning more about these characters' backstories, and of course, once they get together in the show, like, partner up in the show, that'll be more interesting to see them partner up, because right now it's just, like, seeing Bucky in some of those scenes was really funny, I'm not gonna lie. And I can't wait to see their dynamic together as fighting partners. So yeah, those are my reviews. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys thought. Which is your favorite? Let me know. I want to know what you guys think. Did you love this version of Justice League? Have you seen Skylines? If you haven't, you need to go on Netflix. Come on. And, you know, who's your favorite, Falcon or Bucky? So yeah. Don't forget to subscribe for more reviews from me. My goal is to do one. Oh my god, I can't talk today. My goal is to do one of these videos once a week. So let me know what you guys want me to talk about in the next mini reviews video of mine.
Not dedicated. Oh god. Not dedicated. We were more not devoted. We had more, like, think of right now. I don't know. When you can't think of the word you're thinking, we're trying to say, and it's just not working. Holy balls. What am I trying to think right now? God, it's like on the tip of my freaking tongue. We were more emotionally. Wait, did I write anything remote? Attachment? Emotional attachment. We had more reason to really right now. Invested! Holy fuck. See, I think there's a comedy movie named Bucky or something. To follow me on my social medias, I'm the most active on Twitter, 100%. I'm not very active on Instagram, I'm not gonna lie. They changed it, and now it's like, what the hell? Like, it's just not as fun anymore. And Facebook, not really. I don't like on Facebook anymore. Twitter is my shit, though. I've been tweeting a lot lately. So So, especially about Skylines. Go follow me, Serendipity, on all my social medias, and I will see you guys in my next video. Like I said, hope you guys are having a great day. I'm not the kind of person that sees those kind of things coming. I'm more the kind of person that watches a movie and just enjoys the ride, which, I don't know what it says about me, but whatever. I don't know. He's just kind of like a douche who has money. He's not a douche, but but also I feel like Ben Affleck is famous because of Matt Damon and vice versa. Like, I feel like I don't know, I just feel like, I don't know, I don't really feel like Ben has a lot of, like, versatility also, but maybe I'm wrong, who knows. Extension, Zach, great job, extension, great.